fans have travelled in huge numbers as well. In Dortmund's other game on this mini trip to Switzerland, a 4-1 win over Luzern a few days ago. Aubameyang looking to create, and here's Reus, another goal scorer against Luzern, and a chance for Mkhitaryan, and that is a wonderful save by Buffon if he got a touch. There's the youngster Tello making his first Juve appearance, who made the foul and Buffon beats it away. Not sure it was curling in. Campbell sends it back with interest. Reus with some space to operate in. Marchisio looking to close it down quickly. Reus, though, works it wide for Schmelzer. Here is Marco Reus again. It was Barzali with the block and Evra with the header clear. Cáceres, Mkhitaryan for Dortmund. Reus. Quarter of an hour play. Dortmund have had the better of things. Buffon has made a couple of really big saves to keep it 0-0. Teams that contested the 1997 Champions League final, and it's Dortmund who are having the better of it, just as they did that night in Munich. Reus across the goal, and Aubameyang not too far away from steering it in. Beautifully timed run from Mkhitaryan. He does appear to have been inspired by talk of him joining Juventus this summer. Pogba outnumbered and dispossessed by Campbell. Reus back to the Slovenian. Campbell goes for goal. Buffon again. Twice he has denied Kevin Campbell. 4 times now he has thwarted Juventus. Well, a team that's averaged nearly 7 goals a game in pre-season has created plenty against the Italian champions, but they cannot get past the Juve #1. Good turn that from Morata, working the space for the cross. Mandzukic down, Cáceres interested for a moment. Now Aubameyang releasing Mkhitaryan. Gets there before Cáceres. Support is arriving. Aubameyang! Nothing Buffon could do about that. And Dortmund finally have the lead they deserve. Clinical finish from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Borussia Dortmund 1-0 up on Juventus. Schmelzer away from Tello. Here's Reus. Mkhitaryan. Can he set up another one? Aubameyang was the target once more. Bender. Castro, of course, to make way for Bender and Castro. So Thomas Tuchel, the new Dortmund coach, trying a couple of combinations in that holding midfield role. Steiner is on for Juventus at right back, incidentally. Reus, who's still very much involved, only lasted 45 minutes of the previous friendly in Switzerland. Here's Reus for Dortmund. And here's a chance for Dortmund. It's Hoffmann, and it should have been 2-0. 9 league starts for Dortmund in his debut season, but he is one of the great defensive prospects of the German game. Every time Reus is caught, there's a sense of fragility about Marco Reus. Bonucci forward. That's immediately given some interest in the game. But it certainly lived up to the billing of a match being played between 2 of the last 6 teams to have contested a Champions League final. Reus, Kagawa. Reus again. Oh, wonderful from Marco Reus. How did he get so far? In the end, it took Chiellini to stop him. Pardo with the throw. Ginter away. And now here comes Marco Reus. The few players still remaining from kickoff, but still full of running. Kagawa in support. Reus going it alone. It will be a brilliant goal. An absolute stunner from Marco Reus. And it is 2-0 to Dortmund. And that is something a little bit special to light up this pre-season friendly from the standout player from Borussia Dortmund, Marco Reus. Goal of individual brilliance from the player who carries the responsibility of his team. And he made one of the best defences in all of Europe look ordinary. It's Leonardo Bonucci who he nutmegs and sends tumbling before Marco Reus is involved.